The lifeguard blew the whistle at 7:45. Nobody wanted to get out, so we stayed beneath the line. Your towel was on the chain link fence, my sneakers underneath the chair. The concrete still held afternoon heat, chlorine hanging in the air. You challenged me to one more race, I lost and said you cheated twice. You pushed your wet hair from your eyes, I forgot the joke I meant to make. The sun was dropping behind the houses, the water turned from blue to gold. Someone's mother waited by the entrance. We pretended not to know. The public pool closed at 8, but we always stayed too late. Bare feet running through the gate, summer dripping from our clothes. The public pool closed at 8. Back then everything could wait. We thought August had no ending. We were young enough to believe it. We walked home wrapped in towels, leaving footprints on the street. Your hair was still completely soaked, you kept complaining about your feet. At the corner near the baseball field, you stopped and looked behind. The pool lights flickered through the fence, little squares against the night. You said tomorrow, same time. I said, of course, why wouldn't we? Neither one of us could imagine there'd be a final week. The public pool closed at 8, but we always stayed too late. Bare feet running through the gate, summer dripping from our clothes. The public pool closed at 8. Back then everything could wait. We thought August had no ending. We were young enough to believe it. They filled that pool with concrete many years after we left. There's an apartment building there now, I saw a picture on the internet. But when summer smells like chlorine, I don't see concrete or cars, I see the lights beneath the water. And 17-year-old us, the public pool closed at 8. Funny what the years can't take. Your wet footprints beside mine, golden water, fading light. The public pool closed at 8, but memory always stays late. Somewhere behind that old fence, August is still waiting for us. 7:59, one last jump, then home. Saturday at the mall, we had $11 between us. You wanted records, I wanted nothing, so we wandered without a reason, past the fountain by the food court, past the store with all the jeans. You tried sunglasses you couldn't afford. I said they made you look 18. We spent an hour in the record shop, reading every album sleeve. Then the clerk started watching us, so we decided we should leave. Saturday at the mall, we could make 4 hours feel small. No messages and no missed calls, just our names across the arcade wall. Saturday at the mall, we weren't trying to have it all. We had nowhere better to be, and somehow that was everything. You ordered fries for both of us. I stole the ones you said were yours. We watched strangers on the escalator, going up and coming down. At the arcade near the cinema, you beat me on the racing game. I wrote my initials under yours, like anyone would know our names. At 6, the lights outside were changing. Someone's older brother came. 4 of us squeezed in his old car, still arguing about the game. Saturday at the mall, we could make 4 hours feel small. No messages and no missed calls, just our names across the arcade wall. Saturday at the mall, we weren't trying to have it all. We had nowhere better to be, and somehow that was everything. The mall is almost empty now. Half the signs have disappeared. I walked through once in winter and barely recognized it there. But in my head it's always crowded, always Saturday afternoon, and you're still laughing by the fountain, telling me we'll leave soon. Saturday at the mall, before those places lost it all, before growing up turned every hour into somewhere we had to go. Saturday at the mall, we had almost nothing at all. Maybe that's why I remember feeling like we had the world. One more game, one more song, then we'll go home. Nothing was open after 10, except the station near the highway. The diner closed at 9 on weekdays. The pharmacy turned out its sign. So we drove circles through downtown, American baseball field. Someone always said, "What's next?" Nobody ever had an answer. We stopped beneath the water tower, then the church, then back again. There weren't many places to go that never stopped us going. Nothing was open after 10, so we made the whole town ours instead. Every parking lot became a destination. Every red light gave us time. Nothing was open after 10. Maybe that's why nights felt endless then. There was nothing built to entertain us, so we learned to waste our lives. We found a station on AM, talking baseball from another state. Nobody cared about the score. We liked the sound between the words. At 11:20 someone said they heard about a party west of town. We drove halfway, changed our minds, and ended up beside the lake. 4 people on the hood of one car, no music for a little while, just water moving in the dark and someone laughing miles away. Nothing was open after 10, so we made the whole town ours instead. Every parking lot became a destination. Every red light gave us time. Nothing was open after 10. Maybe that's why nights felt endless then. There was nothing built to entertain us, so we learned to waste our lives. Now everything stays open, everything is available. Every song, every movie, every person, every hour. And somehow I miss having nothing to do. Nothing was open after 10, but I would take that emptiness again. Give me 4 friends in an old car. Give me one road out of town. Nothing was open after 10, still we never wanted nights to end. Maybe boredom wasn't emptiness. Maybe boredom gave us room. 10:15, downtown closed. Keep driving. You said call me after dinner if my father isn't near. I memorized your number, though I'd written it right here. I put 2 quarters in my pocket, rode my bike across the town. The shopping center had gone quiet, half the metal shutters down. The payphone stood beside the entrance, you left at 9. So I waited by the payphone, watching every car go by. Then I saw you crossing from the bus stop, with your jacket tied behind. Meet me by the payphone when the stores have all gone dark. We don't need a reservation, we don't need to know where we are. Meet me by the payphone, bring 2 quarters just in case. Back when finding someone meant you really had to choose a place. We walked behind the movie theater, past the loading dock and signs. You told me you were scared of leaving. I told you I was doing fine. That wasn't true, but neither was. You promised nothing had to change. We were learning how tomorrow never asks before it comes. You wrote your number on my hand, though I already knew it then. Maybe both of us just needed something we could write in ink. Meet me by the payphone when the stores have all gone dark. We don't need a reservation, we don't need to know where we are. Meet me by the payphone, bring 2 quarters just in case. Back when finding someone meant you really had to choose a place. Years later I drove past that mall, the payphones disappeared. Nobody waits beneath that light now. Nobody needs to. But sometimes convenience takes something with it, the strange little joy of knowing someone actually showed up. Meet me by the payphone like it's 1986. Make me wait for 20 minutes, make me wonder if you'll come. Meet me by the payphone, I'll be leaning by the wall. There were fewer ways to reach each other, so maybe reaching meant more. 2 quarters, 1 number, 9:15. I'll be there.
Before time learned to hurry, 3 o'clock could last all day. We sat outside the corner store with nothing much to say. The public pool stayed open late. The mall was somewhere we could go. We carried quarters for the payphone. We knew our friends' numbers by heart.
Before time learned to hurry, $6 filled enough for the tank. We followed sunsets toward the ocean without checking where we were.
A song could find you in a laundromat. A porch could hold an entire night.
10 minutes before a movie could change the rest of your life.
We didn't call it freedom.
We didn't call it youth.
We didn't know ordinary days would someday feel
Impossible to lose.
before time learned to hurry. Summer moved the way it should,
Slow enough to know your neighbors,
slow enough to waste the afternoon. Before time learned to hurry, we had less and somehow had enough.
maybe we weren't waiting for the future.
Maybe we were already living it. September came without a warning, to school supplies inside the stores.
Cooler mornings through the windows, shadows longer than before.
You moved away that autumn.
Someone else changed schools.
A few of us kept calling.
Most of us slowly didn't.
Life became addresses, deadlines, flights, and calendars. The world learned how to reach us anywhere and anytime. There are years I barely remember, though every day was full. Then there's one August from my childhood where I remember everything. Before time learned to hurry,
Summer moved the way it should, slow enough to know your neighbors,
slow enough to waste the afternoon.
before time learned to hurry.
We had less and somehow had enough.
Maybe we weren't waiting for the future. Maybe we were already living it.
I remember chlorine,
I remember warm rain,
payphone by the mall,
the porch light after midnight,
$6 in the gas tank.
your handwriting on my hand.
Nothing extraordinary happened. That was what made it extraordinary. Before time learned to hurry, we believed a day was just a day.
We didn't photograph every second.
We simply let the seconds stay. Before time learned to hurry, before every silence had to end.
There was August 1986.
And there were people called my friends.
Before time learned to hurry,
I didn't know what I had found.
a whole life hiding quietly.
Inside one ordinary summer town. If I could go back,
I wouldn't change anything.
I wouldn't even stay forever.
I'd just pay more attention. counted coins beneath the dashboard, quarters, dimes, and dollar bills. The fuel gauge had been on empty since the road came down the hill. You put $6 in the tank. Someone bought a pack of gum. The cashier watched us through the window like he knew exactly what we'd done. The sky was turning orange over rooftops by the road. I asked, do we turn back now? You said, we've got enough to go. Nobody knew how far enough was. Nobody seemed to care. The ocean was another 40 miles, so we pointed west from there. Gas station sunset, $6 and a road ahead. Nothing planned and nothing certain, just the sky turning red. Gas station sunset. We were richer than we knew. Half a tank of cheap gasoline and a whole night left to lose. We crossed the county after dark. The radio kept fading out. You leaned forward from the backseat, trying to tune another sound. At every red light we'd debate whether we'd gone much too far, but every green light answered for us. Nobody turned around. Then suddenly, beyond the hills, the ocean appeared beneath the moon. Someone rolled every window down. The whole car smelled like salt. Gas station sunset, $6 and a road ahead. Nothing planned and nothing certain, just the sky turning red. Gas station sunset. We were richer than we knew. Half a tank of cheap gasoline and a whole night left to lose. I make more money now than I could imagine then. I can fill the tank without counting. I can drive wherever I want. Strange how freedom was bigger when $6 was all we had. Gas station sunset. I still see that little sign. Still see everybody searching pockets. Still hear someone say we're fine. Gas station sunset. Before every road had a name.
said we'd only be an hour. The laundromat was almost empty. Rain still warm against the glass. Machines turned behind their windows. Shirts and towels rolling slow. A little radio on the counter played a song I didn't know. I was bored enough to notice every word the singer said. Something about leaving someone, something about roads ahead. There was a song in the laundromat I never learned the name of. It played once on an August night and somehow stayed for years. A song in the laundromat while the dryers turned around. Funny how life can hide inside an ordinary sound. A woman folded children's clothes. An old man read yesterday's news. My mother counted out the quarters. I watched headlights passing through. Nothing important happened there. Nobody changed their life. The rain stopped sometime after 10. We packed clean clothes in the car. On the drive home I kept trying to remember that melody. By morning half of it was gone. The feeling never left me. There was a song in the laundromat I never learned the name of. It played once on an August night and somehow stayed for years. A song in the laundromat while the dryers turned around. Funny how a life can hide inside an ordinary sound. I've searched old stations, old charts, old tapes, hundreds of songs from '86. Maybe I heard the words wrong. Maybe the song was never special. Maybe the room made it special. Maybe being young did. There was a song in the laundromat. I hope I never find its name, because every time I almost remember, I'm standing in that room again. A song in the laundromat, soft beneath the spinning sound. Some memories don't need a title to know where they belong. Warm rain, white machines, one forgotten song. Before the movie, the screen
screen was still completely white. Cars lined up across the field, mosquitoes circling in the light. Your brother went to buy popcorn. My friends were arguing in the back. You climbed onto the hood beside me, pulled your knees against your chest. The little speaker on the window crackled every now and then. You said you hated scary movies. I said, then why'd you come with them? You looked across the parked cars, then quietly at me. Suddenly 10 ordinary minutes felt like somewhere else to be. 10 minutes before the movie, before the opening scene, you were sitting close beside me in the summer of 16. 10 minutes before the movie, nothing happened technically, but all these years later, that's the part that stayed with me. The projector started humming, the first trailers filled the screen. Your shoulder rested on my shoulder like it happened accidentally. Neither one of us moved away, neither one admitted why. The whole movie played in front of us. I barely saw a frame that night. Afterward, the field emptied slowly. Headlights formed a crooked line. You said that movie wasn't scary. I said, I knew you'd be fine. 10 minutes before the movie, before the opening scene, you were sitting close beside me in the summer of 16. 10 minutes before the movie, nothing happened technically, but all these years later, that's the part that stayed with me. We remember beginning strangely, not always the kiss, not always the words. Sometimes love begins when nobody moves their shoulder. 10 minutes before the movie, under stars and projector light, there were 1,000 cars around us, and somehow only you that night. 10 minutes before the movie, before we knew what we would be, I forgot almost all the film. I never forgot those minutes. The screen went bright, you stayed close. That was enough. was lying on the lawn. We'd been talking there for hours about absolutely nothing at all. The neighbor's sprinkler crossed the sidewalk. Cars went slowly down the street. Somewhere through an open window, an old radio carried the heat. There was nowhere we had to be, nothing waiting on a screen. The whole afternoon belonged to us, though we didn't know what that would mean. 3 o'clock felt like forever, when the days still moved that slow. We could waste an entire summer with no place we had to go. 3 o'clock felt like forever, sunlight sleeping on the road. I didn't know that years would teach me how much those empty hours were worth. We walked down to the corner market, bought a soda, shared the change. You complained about September. I said everything would stay the same. We sat outside beneath the awning, watched the shadows cross the cars. Nobody checked what time it was. Nobody wondered where we were. Your mother called from down the block when evening finally touched the sky. You shouted back in 5 more minutes. We stayed another 45. Nothing happened that afternoon. That's why I remember everything. The smell of pavement after water, the sound of somebody's screen door closing. 3 o'clock felt like forever, when the days still moved that slow. We could waste an entire summer with no place we had to go. 3 o'clock felt like forever, sunlight sleeping on the road. I didn't know that years would teach me how much those empty hours were worth. Now every hour has somewhere to go. Every silence has to be filled. Every pocket carries the whole world. Every minute asks for something. Sometimes I miss the boredom. Sometimes I miss not knowing. Sometimes I would give anything for one completely useless afternoon. basket said we'd only be an hour. The laundromat was almost empty, rain still warm against the glass. Machines turned behind their windows, shirts and towels rolling slow. A little radio on the counter played a song I didn't know. I was bored enough to notice every word the singer said. Something about leaving someone, something about roads ahead. There was a song in the laundromat, I never learned the name of it. Played once on an August night and somehow stayed for years. A song in the laundromat while the dryers turned around. Funny how a life can hide inside an ordinary sound. A woman folded children's clothes, an old man read yesterday's news. My mother counted out the quarters, I watched headlights passing through. Nothing important happened there, nobody changed their life. The rain stopped sometime after 10. We packed the clean clothes in the car. On the drive home I kept trying to remember that melody. By morning half of it was gone, the feeling never left me. There was a song in the laundromat, I never learned the name of it. Played once on an August night and somehow stayed for years. A song in the laundromat while the dryers turned around. Funny how the life can hide inside an ordinary sound. I've searched old stations, old charts, old tapes, hundreds of songs from '86. Maybe I heard the words wrong, maybe the song was never special, maybe the room made it special. Maybe being young did. There was a song in the laundromat, I hope I never find its name, 'cause every time I almost remember, I'm standing in that room again. A song in the laundromat, soft beneath the spinning sound. Some memories don't need a title to know where they belong. Warm rain, white machines, one forgotten song. Before time learned to hurry, 3 o'clock could last all day. We sat outside the corner store with nothing much to say.
The public pool stayed open late. The mall was somewhere we could go. We carried quarters for the payphone. We knew our friends' numbers by heart.
Before time learned to hurry, $6 filled enough of the tank.
We followed sunsets toward the ocean without checking where we were.
A song could find you in a laundromat. A porch could hold an entire night.
10 minutes before a movie could change the rest of your life.
We didn't call it freedom,
We didn't call it youth.
we didn't know ordinary days
Would someday feel impossible to lose.
before time learned to hurry. Summer moved the way it should,
Slow enough to know your neighbors,
slow enough to waste the afternoon.
before time learned to hurry.
We had lessons somehow.
Had enough.
Maybe we weren't waiting for
The future, maybe we were already living in.
September came without a warning. Just school supplies inside the stores.
Cooler mornings through the windows, shadows longer than before.
You moved away that autumn.
Someone else changed schools.
A few of us kept calling.
Most of us slowly didn't.
Life became addresses, deadlines, flights, and calendars. The world learned how to reach us anywhere and anytime. There are years I barely remember, though every day was full. Then there's one August from my childhood where I remember everything.
Before time learned to hurry.
Summer moved the way it should,
Slow enough to know your neighbors,
slow enough to waste the afternoon.
before time learned to hurry.
We had lessons somehow.
Had enough.
Maybe we weren't waiting for
The future, maybe we were already living in.
I remember chlorine,
I remember warm rain,
the payphone by the mall,
the porch light after midnight,
$6 in the gas tank.
your handwriting on my hand.
Nothing extraordinary happened. That was what made it extraordinary.
Before time learned to hurry.
We believed the day was just a day.
We didn't photograph every second.
We simply let the seconds stay.
Before time learned to hurry.
Before every silence had to end,
There was August 1986.
and there were people called my friends.
Before time learned to hurry. I didn't know what I had found
A whole life hiding quietly.
inside one ordinary summer town.
If I could go back,
I wouldn't change anything.
I wouldn't even stay forever.
I'd just pay more attention.
$6 in the tank. Someone bought a pack of gum. The cashier watched us through the window like he knew exactly what we'd done. The sky was turning orange over rooftops by the road. I asked, do we turn back now? You said, we've got enough to go. Nobody knew how far enough was. Nobody seemed to care. The ocean was another 40 miles, so we pointed west from there. Gas station sunset, $6 and a road ahead. Nothing planned and nothing certain, just the sky turning red. Gas station sunset, we were richer than we knew. Half a tank of cheap gasoline, and a whole night left to lose. We crossed the county after dark. The radio kept fading out. You leaned forward from the back seat, trying to tune another sound. At every red light we debate whether we'd gone much too far, but every green light answered for us. Nobody turned around. Then suddenly beyond the hills, the ocean appeared beneath the moon. Someone rolled every window down. The whole car smelled like salt. Gas station sunset, $6 and a road ahead. Nothing planned and nothing certain, just the sky turning red. Gas station sunset, we were richer than we knew. Half a tank of cheap gasoline, and a whole night left to lose. I make more money now than I could imagine then. I can fill the tank without counting. I can drive wherever I want. Strange how freedom was bigger when $6 was all we had. Gas station sunset, I still see that little sign. Still see everybody searching pockets. Still hear someone say, we're fine. Gas station sunset, before every road had a name. We didn't have much gasoline, but somehow we went everywhere. $6 westbound. Don't turn around. said, call me after dinner if my father isn't near. I memorized your number, though I'd written it right here. I put 2 quarters in my pocket, rode my bike across the town. The shopping center had gone quiet, half the metal shutters down. The payphone stood beside the entrance, under one fluorescent light. At 9:15 I called your house. Your sister said you'd left at 9. So I waited by the payphone, watching every car go by. Then I saw you crossing from the bus stop, with your jacket tied behind. Meet me by the payphone when the stores have all gone dark. We don't need a reservation. We don't need to know where we are. Meet me by the payphone. Bring 2 quarters just in case. Back when finding someone meant you really had to choose a place. We walked behind the movie theater, past the loading dock and signs. You told me you were scared of leaving. I told you I was doing fine. That wasn't true, but neither was. You promised nothing had to change. We were learning how tomorrow never asks before it comes. You wrote your number on my hand, though I already knew it then. Maybe both of us just needed something we could write in ink. Meet me by the payphone when the stores have all gone dark. We don't need a reservation. We don't need to know where we are. Meet me by the payphone. Bring 2 quarters just in case. Back when finding someone meant you really had to choose a place. Years later I drove past that mall. The payphones disappeared. Nobody waits beneath that light now. Nobody needs to. But sometimes convenience takes something with it. The strange little joy of knowing someone actually showed up. Meet me by the payphone, like it's 1986. Make me wait for 20 minutes. Make me wonder if you'll come. Meet me by the payphone. I'll be leaning by the wall. There were fewer ways to reach each other, so maybe reaching meant more. 2 quarters, one number, 9:15.
So we drove circles through downtown, past the bank and baseball field. Someone always said, "What's next?" Nobody ever had an answer. We stopped beneath the water tower, then the church, then back again. There weren't many places to go that never stopped us going. Nothing was open after 10, so we made the whole town ours instead. Every parking lot became a destination. Every red light gave us time. Nothing was open after 10. Maybe that's why nights felt endless then. There was nothing built to entertain us, so we learned to waste our lives. We found a station on AM, talking baseball from another state. Nobody cared about the score. We liked the sound between the words. At 11:20, someone said they heard about a party west of town. We drove halfway, changed our minds, and ended up beside the lake. 4 people on the hood of one car, no music for a little while, just water moving in the dark and someone laughing miles away. Nothing was open after 10, so we made the whole town ours instead. Every parking lot became a destination. Every red light gave us time. Nothing was open after 10. Maybe that's why nights felt endless then. There was nothing built to entertain us, so we learned to waste our lives. Now everything stays open, everything is available. Every song, every movie, every person, every hour. And somehow I miss having nothing to do. Nothing was open after 10, but I would take that emptiness again. Give me 4 friends and an old car. Give me one road out of town. Nothing was open after 10. Still we never wanted nights to end. Maybe boredom was an emptiness. Maybe boredom gave us room. 10:15, downtown closed. Keep driving.
Saturday at the mall, we had $11 between us. You wanted records, I wanted nothing, so we wandered without a reason, past the fountain by the food court, past the store with all the jeans. You tried sunglasses you couldn't afford. I said they made you look 18. We spent an hour in the record shop,
know the ones you said were yours. We watched strangers on the escalator, going up and coming down. At the arcade near the cinema, you beat me on the racing game. I wrote my initials under yours, like anyone would know our names. At 6, the lights outside were changing. Someone's older brother came. 4 of us squeezed in his old car, still arguing about the game. Saturday at the mall, we could make 4 hours feel small. No messages, no missed calls, just our names across the arcade wall. Saturday at the mall, we weren't trying to have it all. We had nowhere better to be, and somehow that was everything. The mall is almost empty now, half the signs have disappeared. I walked through once in winter and barely recognized it there, but in my head it's always crowded, always Saturday afternoon, and you're still laughing by the fountain, telling me we'll leave soon. Saturday at the mall, before those places lost it all, before growing up turned every hour into somewhere we had to go. Saturday at the mall, we had almost nothing at all. Maybe that's why I remember feeling like we had the world. One more game, one more song, then we'll go home. Everybody left by midnight, empty bottles on the table. Someone forgot a denim jacket, someone's mother took the plates. You stayed sitting on the porch steps. I said I'd help you clean tomorrow. Neither one of us got up. The night was finally quiet. Your porch light made a little circle where the insects gathered close. Beyond the yard, the street was empty. We could hear the sprinklers turn. Under the porch light after midnight, you told me what you never said, that you were scared of getting older, scared we'd lose all of our friends. Under the porch light after midnight, I didn't Sometimes that's enough at night. You said your mother wanted college, your father wanted you to stay. You didn't know what you wanted, nobody had ever asked. I told you I felt exactly like every road was opening and closing at the same time. You laughed because you understood. At 1:13 you touched my hand. At 1:14 you let it go. Nothing else happened between us. Everything changed anyway. Under the porch light after midnight, you told me what you never said, that you were scared of getting older, scared we'd lose all of our friends. Under the porch light after midnight, I didn't try to make it right. I just sat there beside you. Sometimes that's enough at night. People always remember the loud nights, the parties, the songs. I remember the quiet after, when nobody was performing, and you finally sounded like yourself. Under the porch light after midnight, August barely moving on. We thought we'd have 100 evenings just like that before they were gone. Under the porch light after midnight, I can still see where we sat. Maybe the smallest moments are the ones that take you back. 1:13, your hand in mine. 1:14, gone. Before the movie, the screen was still completely white. Cars lined up across the field, mosquitoes circling in the light. Your brother went to buy popcorn. My friends were arguing in the back. You climbed onto the hood beside me, pulled your knees against your chest. The little speaker on the window crackled every now and then. You said you hated scary movies. I said, then why'd you come with them? You looked across the parked cars, then quietly at me. Suddenly 10 orders
to be. 10 minutes before the movie, before the opening scene, you were sitting close beside me in the summer of 16. 10 minutes before the movie, nothing happened technically, but all these years later, that's the part that stayed with me. The projector started humming, the first trailers filled the screen. Your shoulder rested on my shoulder like it happened accidentally. Neither one of us moved away, neither one admitted why. The whole movie played in front of us. I barely saw a frame that night. Afterward the field emptied slowly, headlights formed a crooked line. You said that movie wasn't scary. I said I knew you'd be fine. 10 minutes before the movie, before the opening scene, you were sitting close beside me in the summer of 16. 10 minutes before the movie, nothing happened technically, but all these years later, that's the part that stayed with me. We remember beginning strangely, not always the kiss, not always the words. Sometimes love begins when nobody moves their shoulder. 10 minutes before the movie, under stars and projector light, there were 1,000 cars around us, and somehow only you that night. 10 minutes before the movie, before we knew what we would be, I forgot almost all the film. I never forgot those minutes. The screen went bright, you stayed close, that was enough.
Lifeguard blew the whistle at 7:45. Nobody wanted to get out, so we stayed beneath the line. Your towel was on the chain link fence, my sneakers underneath the chair. The concrete still held afternoon heat, chlorine hanging in the air. You challenged me to one more race. I lost and said you cheated twice. You pushed
to know. The public pool closed at 8, but we always stayed too late. Bare feet running through the gate, summer dripping from our clothes. The public pool closed at 8. Back then everything could wait. We thought August had no ending. We were young enough to believe it. We walked home wrapped in towels, leaving footprints on the street. Your hair was still completely soaked. You kept complaining about your feet. At the corner near the baseball field, you stopped and looked behind. The pool lights flickered through the fence, little squares against the night. You said tomorrow, same time. I said of course, why wouldn't we? Neither one of us could imagine there'd be a final we. The public pool closed at 8, but we always stayed too late. Bare feet running through the gate, summer dripping from our clothes. Public pool closed at 8. Back then everything could wait. We thought August had no ending. We were young enough to believe it. They filled that pool with concrete many years after we left. There's an apartment building there now. I saw a picture on the internet, but when summer smells like chlorine, I don't see concrete or cars. I see the lights beneath the water and 17-year-old us. The public pool closed at 8. Funny what the years can't take. Your wet footprints beside mine, golden water fading light. The public pool closed at 8, but memory always stays late. Somewhere behind that old fence, August is still waiting for us. 7:59. One last jump, then home. Three o'clock on a Tuesday, August hanging in the
down to the corner market, bought a soda, shared the change. You complained about September, I said everything would stay the same. We sat outside beneath the awning, watched the shadows cross the cars. Nobody checked what time it was. Nobody wondered where we were. Your mother called from down the block when evening finally touched the sky. You shouted back in 5 more minutes. We stayed another 45. Nothing happened that afternoon. That's why I remember everything. The smell of pavement after water, the sound of somebody's scream, door closing. 3 o'clock felt like forever, when the day still moved that slow. We could waste an entire summer with no place we had to go. 3 o'clock felt like forever, sunlight sleeping on the road. I didn't know that years would teach me how much those empty hours were worth. Now every hour has somewhere to go. Every silence has to be filled. Every pocket carries the whole world. Every minute asks for something. Sometimes I miss the boredom. Sometimes I miss not knowing. Sometimes I would give anything for one completely useless afternoon. 3 o'clock felt like forever, back when time still let us breathe. Nothing waiting, nothing urgent, just the August air and me. 3 o'clock felt like forever. Maybe that's what childhood was. Having all the time in the world before we learned how fast it goes. Tuesday afternoon, August 1986. Nothing happened. I remember all of it.
Everybody left by midnight. Empty bottles on the table. Someone forgot a denim jacket. Someone's mother took the plates. You stayed sitting on the porch steps. I said I'd help you clean tomorrow. Neither one of us got up. The night was finally quiet. Your porch light made a little circle where the insects gather close. porch light after midnight. You told me what you never said, that you were scared of getting older, scared we'd lose all of our friends. Under the porch light after midnight, I didn't try to make it right. I just sat there beside you. Sometimes that's enough at night. You said your mother wanted college, your father wanted you to stay. You didn't know what you wanted, nobody had ever asked. I told you I felt exactly like every road was opening and closing at the same time. You laughed because you understood. At 1:13 you touched my hand. At 1:14 you let it go. Nothing else happened between us. Everything changed anyway. Under the porch light after midnight, you told me what you never said, that you were scared of getting older, scared we'd lose all of our friends. Under the porch light after midnight, I didn't try to make it right. I just sat there beside you. Sometimes that's enough at night. People always remember the loud nights, the parties, the songs. I remember the quiet after, when nobody was performing, and you finally sounded like yourself. Under the porch light after midnight, August barely moving on. We thought we'd have 100 evenings just like that before they were gone. Under the porch light after midnight, I can still see where we sat. Maybe the smallest moments are the ones that take you back. 1:13, your hand